friends and family. Long time no see. Since I last posted a YouTube video, the world has ended, pretty kind of. This is part 2 of my Canberra adventures. You get to see my first week of trying to live out of my car. I say a week, but it was only 2 nights. It felt like a week. This video is really just hanging out with me while I was by myself for 3 days. So it's a lot of me just talking to you. So if you want to hang out with me, please keep watching. There's really no educational content here. I was just chilling in Canberra, sleeping out of my car while going to uni. Please enjoy. Good morning, guys. Today I'm off to Canberra for my 2-night sleepover. See how I go. The car is all packed. I gotta get to class. The drive is 2.5 hours. But I suppose I will see you after class and I won't look like shite because I will have had done my makeup and my hair after gym this morning. Gotta get my shoe on. This is what's going on. I added an extra blanket because I was just scared it was gonna be cold. We'll see how we go. I can see out the back window though, so we're good. Wish me luck.
Watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion crew, and we up in our clouds when people change, but not us, and we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun, could be soaked to the skin in the monsoon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same.
I made it to Canberra, and I gotta say that drive is absolutely exhausting. It's just straight forever. It's so easy, but it's so tiring. Took out 2 meals out of my cooler so that they can melt in the sun. Now I just have to do makeup and then go to class. You know what the most annoying thing about Canberra is that as soon as you enter ACT, it's just speed camera, speed camera, speed camera, then school zone, cops everywhere. I guess if there's one plus to all of this is that there's 100% safety with sleeping in my car here. I'll find a cop on every corner. Gotta go class. Wish me luck. I have completed uni, and now for the hard part, which is I have to find a camping spot. I'm pretty sure it's legal to just sleep in my car wherever I want, but I really don't like the idea of staying here in this little suburb and putting up my little curtains. The camping spots that I have searched around Canberra, they are all 4-wheel drive only. I'm gonna get as far as I can until Little Snowflake can't go any further. So there's a camping spot that I picked out that I'd really love to see, but it might be horrible to get there via Snowflake, which is my car. I have a backup plan sort of along the way. If I can just be in the national park somewhere and park the car somewhere in there, that would be fine. We'll just see how we go. Welcome to my bedroom. I have set up my car. I found a nice little pull-out area off the side of the road. My initial plan was to find a camping spot that was at the top of this mountain, at Mount Cooree or something, and it said 4-wheel drive access only. So I was like, okay, I'm low-key terrified. Anyways, I initially planned on this camping spot, but I get out here and off of every turnout into like camping areas or hiking areas, it says national park closed or reserve closed, blah, blah, blah. And it was because it's probably about a month ago now, a huge forest fire ripped through this whole area, so everything was closed off. But we've had plenty of rain, and I don't understand why they haven't reopened unless they're just trying to let nature kind of come back a little bit. I mean, there's still plenty of green out here. The weirdest thing about forest fires here is, I mean, I've never really experienced that many forest fires, but you can see the black lines on the tree is like just at the base of the tree, and there's still green everywhere. It's like the fire just kind of skimmed across the bottom of the entire forest. So that's interesting. It doesn't really look too damaged out here. Oh, it's starting to rain. I got close to the original camping spot that I had tried to pick, but I ended up just turning around, and there was this little turnout on the side of the road that I was like, oh, I'll just go back there as my backup plan. And it worked out pretty well. It's like tucked away behind the road, so people can't see my car parked back here. And if they do turn out into this little dugout, it's just because they have to turn around or something. But I'll give you a quick little view. Like, it's not the greatest spot. I would have preferred something a little bit more like camping area with like toilets and other campers so that I had just fellow humans around if something went wrong. But you know, this will just have to do, and I guess worst case scenario, I can always get in my car and drive. This is the first time I've ever camped by myself out in the middle of nowhere, so I think it's a really good experience to have, but my whole family thinks I'm crazy. And a little part of me thinks I'm crazy too, but at least I'll look back on this and be like, hey, I did that. I lived out of my car for a little while. It was pretty sweet, but I'll never need to do it again. Oh no, fly! Oh no, fly! No, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! There's horse flies or sand flies or whatever the heck Australia has, those big ass flies that will bite you through your leggings. But it is too hot and stuffy for me to close my door. I need the air. And I think that's one of the issues with car camping. I never figured out a way to rig up like a fly screen. I got my sheets up, not all of them, but most of them. And I set up my little night lights. This is so cute. I love this. They only come on once it gets dark, so I might have to show that later. It's very cozy in here. Like, I brought heaps of blankets. I am actually super comfortable. I've just pushed the front seat and packed underneath here with pillows, because right underneath here is like it goes to the floor. I can at least lay fully straight just with my feet touching the other corner if I lay on a diagonal. But it works. It's only 7 p.m. now, and I know that I'm here way early, but I was getting so tired and I was just sitting in the library studying. I thought I would just come out here and enjoy nature for a bit. I think I just want to enjoy not feeling attached to technology for a while. That's pretty much all the updates I got for now. I guess I might check in a bit later as it gets dark. I've already had to pee in the woods once. That's pretty normal for me though. I do that all the time. Is there anything else? I had my lunch and my dinner. My mince. It was just mince and veggies. That was easy. Had some snacks. I got my water. The only thing I'm sad about is that the other campground was supposed to have like wild horses and stuff at it. I thought that would have been so cool to see wild horses. There's no way I'm seeing wild animals in this little dirt dugout. The best I got is freaking sand flies. So it's finally getting dark. It's about 8 p.m. My little lights have come on. My little twinkly lights. It's so cute in here. These lights are everything. Michael was like, why do you need those lights? This is why. I've just spent the last 2 hours reading and listening to nature. I've washed my face with face wipes and brushed my teeth. I think I'm just gonna have an early night. Right now it is still really warm. I've still got the door open because it's so stuffy in here. Hopefully it'll cool down overnight. So far so good. I'm enjoying it. It's very peaceful. It's gonna be a good night, and I will check in with you in the morning. It was so windy last night. Naturally my body was like in protection mode, and if I ever heard anything I was like, I'm awake. I cracked the windows because it was just so stuffy and hot, and thankfully there was no bugs. If there were mosquitoes, I would have had to keep the windows closed. I have them just a teeny bit open. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, I think it was alright. It was a little bit uncomfortable. My back wasn't super happy. My back wasn't as bad as if I was sleeping in a tent on the ground, so that's a plus. The only fun story I have is like halfway. I always wake up at like 3 a.m. to go pee. Last night when I woke up at 3 a.m. to go pee, I was like, nah, Claire, you don't have to pee, you don't have to pee, you don't have to pee, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Because I did not want to go outside. I stupidly kept thinking of the Ivan Milat story and the like Bungalow State Forest. I was like, oh man, I'm in a state forest. Oh man, Ivan Milat's family's coming for me. But it's fine. It's all fine. Fun story. The last job I worked at as a camp counselor, Ivan Milat's family lived next door. The owner of that camp, he was like, no, they're wonderful people. They're really nice. It was just the one guy. I don't know. I never met them. I don't know. If somebody comes from a family and turns into that, something happened there. But that's not for me to say. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. Okay, bye. Wow, look at that hair. Okay, that's future Claire's problem. Packed everything up. Just folded the bed behind me. Cooler, backpack, makeup, snacks. Last thing I have to deal with is this. I can't drive with this. Oh, that'll do. That'll work. Unhook him for now. Haha! Sun's beautiful this morning. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. Tonight I want to find somewhere that has a view. Water or a mountaintop or something, because this was a little bit sad. Oh my gosh. I just have to come back on here and say I just experienced my first freaking kangaroo jumping across the road. They'll just dart out in front of your car because they're stupid. He saw my car and he just ran right in front of it. Oh my god, if I was going faster, whew, that'd be game over. This kangaroo survived, I survived, now we're on our way.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Wow, I've never seen a dam that big in Australia. See, Mom and Dad, I'd never see this if I hadn't gone camping. Well, I mean, technically I can park anywhere and sleep in my car. It's just more I want to feel secure. Like if I was just to sleep in my car in the suburb right next to uni, I could do that. But I think people would be like, why is this person sleeping outside of our house? I could just stay on campus till like 9 p.m., then go to my car, sleep, and wake up at 6 and go back to campus. It's not a bad idea. It's been nice to see Canberra though, like it's really, this road that I just went on, because it was all farmlands, it's obviously a road that not many people go on. It went to 100 kilometers an hour, but it was like a teeny thin road. Oh boy, this is a little fast. Okay, love you. Okay. So I made it to my second night rest stop area. There's people over there, so I'm going to try to be subtle. I had originally stopped at a rest stop on the side of the freeway, which was technically a camping area, but it was really sketchy because it was just truckers all parked there, settling down for the night, which I think in Australia it would be perfectly safe, but I just felt a bit uncomfortable because in America truck stops aren't like the safest place ever. So I ended up just like, no, I want to have a good night's sleep, and got out of there, and I found another little camping area that's about it was an hour out of Canberra, though, and I think it was definitely worth it. It's really cute. There's other women here, which is really comforting, and I know that I'm going to get a good night's sleep. I'm going to go set up my little bed area, and I'm going to do some pre-reading for uni. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to head back into the city. I think every now and again it's fun to drive out of Canberra into these little cities and experience something different, but for the purpose of sleeping in my car, I'm trying to save money. So that means less Ks on my car and stay safe, which means staying closer to the city. Camping out and about in the middle of nowhere is fine if you have friends and fellow women around you. The unfortunate truth of today's society is I still don't feel safe around strange men. Even though I'm a 200-pound, 6-foot-tall female, there are certain types of men that still make me feel uncomfortable. So safety comes first, and I know that. Tonight I am safe. Tomorrow I'm going home. This has been a incredible first week attempting to camp in my car in Canberra for uni. I can't wait to see the footage of those freaking kangaroos this morning. I woke up at 5 and I was just like, oh, I just might as well get up. I slept a lot better last night. I don't know if you can get used to sleeping in your car. There was a lady last night, I think she was walking her dog, but it was like 10 p.m. Why are you out here at 10 p.m. with your dog? And then there's like this bridge right over there that every car that goes over, no matter how big the car is, the whole bridge goes gong gong. So I would just hear that all night. I'm glad to be done camping in my car for the week. I think 2 nights is plenty experience. The worst part is getting up to pee, because I have to like cram myself out the side door over the seat. Car doors were not meant to be exited on top of the seat. The stars here are absolutely beautiful. There's barely any light pollution, so you can see like the Milky Way smear of white across the sky, which is a really nice change from Sydney. If I'm gonna end up sleeping in my car in like a little suburb by the college, I can't just be peeing in the neighbor's yard or like in the bushes outside of somebody's house. I don't know, that's future Claire's problem. Future Claire's problem. Anywho, now I'm going to go to the gym. Where's my happy place? And do some deadlifts, so I'm super excited. Oh, the gym is such a beautiful place when you're living out of a car. So much space. Yeah. That first week, I did 2 nights of camping. The second week I went down, I did 1 night camping at a campground about 30 minutes outside of Canberra. It was a paid campground. I was like, what's the point of me wasting money? It was only like 15 bucks or something, but I only got there at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night and then woke up at 5 to leave. So I don't know. I was just like, I'm a starving uni student and 10 bucks can buy me a lot of snacks. So anyways, the second night of the second week, I ended up just trying to sleep in the little suburb that's directly across from the university. It was fine. I only had to pee outside my car in the middle of the night once, and then otherwise, like I was just on campus till like 11 o'clock at night, and then went to my car, and then got up at 5 a.m. and went to the gym. From then on, for the next couple of weeks until everything closed, I just continued to stay on campus for as long as possible, go crash in my car, wake up, go back to uni. And that was my routine for those 3 days a week that I had to be down there. So kind of when all this stuff in the world happened, it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because then all of my uni went online. I got to just stay home, do what I love the most, and just work on my laptop, exercise. I mean, it sucks that I lost my gym, but we kind of rigged up a little home gym situation out here. I built a pull-up bar and we borrowed some plates from the neighbors. I don't have a bar or anything, but I've got enough to survive. Unfortunately, powerlifting is really out of the picture right now. It's just not possible, but it's given me the time to really work on my cardio, which is a huge weakness of mine. So yeah, I don't know what video I'll make next. Just when the creativity sparks, I'll make something. Maybe it'll be like a home workout or cooking. I've been doing so much baking lately. I've made so many snacks. As soon as I've completed something, like a uni assignment, or I'm just bored, rather than working on things that would actually improve my business or my uni, no, I go bake things. I bake cookies and I bake key lime pie. Half the time they're healthy and half the time they are not healthy. But I'm trying to push that more in favor of the healthy side. Sometimes I'm feeling like I only want to put good things, nourishing things into my body that will improve me for tomorrow. Sometimes I gotta feed my soul, you know how it is. If you made it this far, I'm really proud of you, because I'm really judging myself in how kind of just rambly and random this video was. But I had fun, and that's all that matters, and I hope you guys are having a fabulous time wherever you are stuck in the world in your house. This is a time where we can really work on ourselves and focus in on who we want to be and not have to worry about everything else. Really gives you time to think and become a better human. So I love this. I'm so happy, and I hope you are too. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye. This camera was my best friend for the past 3 days. Did you have a good day?